If you would like to know more about Lord Shri Krishna, please subscribe to our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon.
There is a word called praman. That is a Sanskrit word. You must have heard about this word. That is actually praman also means proof, validation, right? So there are different type of pramans, but actually there are three most important ones. The first one, praman is the way by which truth is ascertained. Repeating it. Praman is something by which a truth is ascertained. That is actually praman. That's the Sanskrit word. Proof is what? By which something is established. So three ways of gaining knowledge. What are they? First, it is called pratyaksh praman. Pratyaksh praman means that what I see or what I take in. Now there are four problems in this. First, our senses are incomplete. Our senses are incomplete. You can't hear below a particular hertz and you can't hear above a particular hertz, right? So these eyes, everything is incomplete. All senses are incomplete. Next, we have a tendency to commit mistakes, right? To err is human. So all of us have got tendency to commit mistakes. Third, we are illusioned. For example, you put a pencil into a glass of water. How does it see? When you see it, how do you see it? Broken, right? It is not straight. Fourth, we have got a tendency to cheat and get cheated. We have a tendency to cheat and get cheated. All of us. My father cheated me. How? By telling me, if you become this, you will become happy. But he never told me that by taking spiritual life, you will become happy. He told me by getting more and more facilities, you will become happy. Cheating. And I got cheated. Initially, yes. But because that was my nature, to question everything. But when I used to get the answer, I actually never used to go into arguments. Discussion is good, arguments are bad. Argument means I want to prove that you are wrong. That's the worst thing in an argument. It's not that I am right. No, I want to prove you are wrong. That's the worst thing in an argument. In a discussion is this? No, we want to do some churning, let the butter come out. But in arguments, what happened? You want to break the jar. You break the jar, the milk spills, and you don't get anything. Where in discussion, you churn the cream and you get butter. So we got a tendency to cheat and get cheated. Illusion, we think something and it happens something. The biggest illusion is what? I think I am the body, whereas I am not the body, I am the soul. Biggest illusion. Second is, now this is the first. Due to this, what happens? What you inherit has got these four faults in it. Senses are incomplete, tendency to commit mistakes, illusion, and fourth is cheating. So what will come out? It happened. In archaeology, there was a woman scientist. I don't remember her name now. It was in 1959 or 60. She found some fossils which proved that human beings existed about 100,000 years back. But at that time, science believed that humans were not there before 5,000 years. So when she presented her research paper, actually her stipend was withdrawn. This is in scientific circles, this is known as scientific filtration. You want to prove something, so what happens? The thing which is not helping you to prove what we want to prove, you put it aside. There are two basically devotees who have written a book called Forbidden Archaeology. Such a thick book. When it came into the market, archaeology, scientific people actually bought off 99% of that because it proved that their theories were wrong. So both are scholars, PhD. Both are PhD scholars. One is something I do not know what mathematics, what is normal, not normal mathematics, some other mathematics is doing. He had done PhD in that. We got a devotee who's in San Francisco. Actually, he's the first person to do PhD in quantum mechanics and consciousness. He's a gold medalist from BITS Pilani. He's a South Indian. There are 8 brothers, 7 are scientists. He became a devotee. He just read one shloka of the Bhagavad and he said, "This is incredible knowledge." And he got angry on his mother. He told his mother, "Mother, you made a fool out of me." "Oh, what did I do?" "You cheated me." He says, "What did I do?" He says, "You never told me I'm going to die. You told me all other things which would happen or not happen. But one thing which was the truth, you never told me. You cheated me." He's now 65, 66 years old. Still his softwares are running in Ford and Chrysler. His name is Ravi Gautam. His initiated name is Rasraj Das. He runs the Bhaktivedanta Institute, which only preaches to Nobel Prize winners and to the top scientist faculty people. He does not come under normal people. He said, "Oh, I don't want to waste time." So these group of devotees. They are basically teaching also in universities, and simultaneously they are doing this research. So he wrote this book, Forbidden Archaeology. You can get this book. This is almost such a thick book where you can come to know that how these fossils are still lying in the archaeological departments, which are proving that humans existed 1,000,000 years back also. So cheating is going on, please. As I read also that 85% of the research scholars in the world, in America also, in India also, are actually not doing any research. They're only there for stipend. Because in PhD you get that, you get a grant. So they're only working for grant, 85% of them. Only 10 or 50% of them are serious to do their doctorate. Rest ones are only doing it for grant. I read this report had come out. So the next praman is called Anuman Praman. Logic. But logic is based on the first one. Because what you get, what is logic actually? Try to understand logic. You're sitting in your house, you got an apple tree outside. Okay? Then the apple drops one day and it makes thud, a sound. Then again, apple drops, again it makes a thud, a sound. Then third time, what do you say? When a sound comes thud, you said, "Oh, don't worry, an apple has fallen down." So this is actually called logic. It happened, and then what did you do? So you got this. But this logic is based again on your imperfect senses, tendency to commit mistakes. It is also based on this. And the third is called Shabd Praman. Now this is the highest.